Wasn't long ago when even AI experts would say, well, maybe we'll get them to do logical tasks. Maybe we'll get them to mop up the floor, build cars with automatic welding on an assembly line, and so on. But they'll never do the creative tasks. They'll never paint paintings. They'll never take beautiful pictures of sunsets. They'll never write poems, great works of literature. But now we've crossed into a new era. They can create fine art. They can produce amazing works of literature and poetry. Creative tasks. I've spoken to some young people recently, and one of them wanted to be a filmmaker. And they were really concerned about this. They said, well, AI is just going to create films. And I said, yeah, but maybe you can get involved and produce films at a scale or an opportunity that you wouldn't have had before. For nearly 100 years, producing a film meant that you knew how to raise money. A major production now costs a few $100 million. But maybe in the soon we'll see young people being able to produce films for pennies on the dollar, micro pennies, click of a button. What kind of creative output are we going to see from humanity? A very, very small percent of the planet knows how to paint an oil painting, or to produce a film, or to write a quality poem, produce pop songs, so on. Very small number of people produce all of the content that everyone else enjoys. Maybe we'll democratize that ability to create, to produce fine works. But maybe it'll just be mass produced. Like sliced bread, maybe it'll be people will just buy a loaf. Maybe Netflix and Amazon streaming and so on will just produce these things at such a scale that no one will bother to produce them at home as individuals. Something I predicted in one of our AI courses in 2016 that seemed very far-fetched at the time, but now I think we're all a year or two away from it. When you get to the end of your favorite show in something like Netflix, and let's say it's the last episode, last season, there are no more, there's going to be a button that pops up, and it's going to say, make me another one. Make me a new one. And if you want, maybe you'll be able to steer it. It'll give you a little survey. Say, well, what do you want it to be about? What direction do you want to take the story next? And you'll say, oh, I'd like to see this character do such and such, and here's what I want to happen. And maybe you'll wait 30 seconds. And maybe at the click of a button, it'll generate an entirely new episode, a new season, a new series. This was unimaginable for AI just a few decades ago. And now it's unimaginable that that won't happen. It's right around the corner. And the economic forces behind that are here right now. So I'm curious to know, what would you create? What are you going to do with this technology? And what do you want to see next?